Greetings and salutations, my artsy friends. How is everyone today? So good, I hope. So good. I am vertical today. And, I just don't know if I'm hoping I'll get to see the comments. So when you pop on here, be sure to say something to me so that I know you're here and, we can converse. Like I said, I forgot my phone stand. And so I have this stand thing that's attached to my phone, and it's called MOFT, and it kind of folds, and I kind of am madly in love with it. But it's just appearing slightly different than let's see, I don't see any comments yet. Slightly different than we normally, how we are normally together. That's for sure. Everybody make sure that you have a big drink, and let's take a big drink because I'm needing one right now. It is very rainy here today. Good morning, Valerie. That's so funny, Valerie, as we were coming over yesterday, I was, and the navigation had our trip, across. And I said, oh, I was talking to Jeff about strawberries and the eggs and all of that jazz. And I said, I was just talking to Valerie yesterday, or earlier today, which would have been yesterday. I said, I wonder how far she is from me. At one point, I was like only an hour away from you on my way here. So, Oceanside, my mother-in-law's house. It's very, very, very rainy Oceanside, California. So today, what I wanted us to play with. Good morning, Kathy. Okay, good morning. I'm off to stand down for 2 days at the fairgrounds. So I'm going to listen. Oh, what stand down at the Phoenix Fairgrounds? The old Coliseum? So today I really wanted to do something to capture our, remember our word for the year is capture. And I felt like I hadn't done anything with the word capture in a little bit. Let's see. What's the last thing? I did do that one, capture. I told you I like to, and I did do that one, capture. Oh my gosh, and I found my notes for my Super Bowl page, so I'll be able to finish that. Hallelujah. Absolutely, Valerie. I would love that. I would love that. So here's some of my notes. Let's see. What's the last thing? Okay, so this is the last thing we did. So I'm thinking on this page, I want to veterans needing help at the other outer buildings. Okay. Good morning, Keels. So I think I've taken Allie Edwards' I've taken her one little word journeys quite a few years in a row. And I haven't recently, but I have in the past. Anyway, and she talks greatly about keeping your word kind of alive in your day-to-day life. And so I try to incorporate it through the in my art journal, through my artwork. Sometimes I get a piece of jewelry with my word on it. Sometimes in the past I've gotten acrylic words cut out, and I hang those on my wall so that I see it. Often keychains, something that just keeps it alive in my world, right? So I thought, let's capture our St. Patrick's Day. Good morning, Renata. And so that's why I asked everybody to print off their Kathleen Caughlin art printable. I drew this for my very Irish aunt. She was my auntie. We called her Auntie. Aunt Kathleen, who was the sister to my gram, and they were very Irish. And so on here I have Bells of Ireland. I have a fragmented shamrock, and then after every storm comes a rainbow. Come on. And then good luck and I believe in you. So I'm going to focus on this shamrock this morning. And I just printed mine on copy paper. And here's my idea. My idea is that I want to create a kind of a St. Patrick's Day and a nod to Roy G. Biv, because, you know, at the end of the rainbow, there's a pot of gold. So what I'm thinking is I want to do a St. Patrick's Day artsy mandala. And so first things first, I'm going to color my segmented shamrock with, I've been feeling like I haven't been using my colored pencils so much recently, and so that's kind of where I want to start. So, and I've just been feeling like I've been missing them. And so I'm just going to start filling in the segments of this shamrock. But what I said to you is bring your favorite Roy G. Biv medium. I don't know what you're kind of feeling today. And I'm going to really take some time to work on my segments, because this is going to be the star of my show, right? Well, sort of. It's going to be the center of my mandala, but the colors are really going to be the stars of the show. And so I've been thinking about hey Vicky, so glad you're here. I know this camera angle is a little bit cuckoo. So I got every green. I picked through all of my colored pencils, and I picked every green I could find, because I really don't know exactly where I want to go with this just yet. Do you know what I mean? I don't know where I want to I'm kind of digging this. So I'm using, I think this might be my, oh, this is chartreuse and lime peel. You know, I love me some lime peel. Anyway, I'm having to tilt my head so that I don't create a shadow on my shamrock. Right, and so I'm going to just continue to color this. But what I wanted to do is I had this idea that I wanted to create kind of a wonky mandala. We've done mandalas in the past, but I thought, let's give this one a try. And it could be a hit or a complete miss. I don't know. So I'm going to get my pencil and I'm going to... Oh my gosh, Vicky, that's crazy. I'm so sorry. That stinks. Okay, so we know this is about how big our shamrock is, right? And so we want to create, if we're going to do Roy G. Biv, we know we need 7 rings, right? So let's start. I'm thinking maybe about this big, right? So there's the first ring, and then let's do a second ring. And these are wonky. It's not going to be a perfectly round one, and it's going to get cut off on one side. I'm fine with that. I hope you're fine with that too. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3. 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. And then this will be 7 on the outside. So we know, so I'm thinking I want to do, so Roy G. Biv, I'm starting with red, orange. I'm just writing this lightly. Yellow, green. What's it? Green, blue. This is violet. This is blue. Oh no, that's indigo. Just so I have a visual. Okay. So while I'm coloring my shamrock, I'm going to be kind of thinking about how I want to kind of create my mandala, what kinds of shapes I'm thinking about. Do I want to fill my rings with words? Do I want to fill my rings with patterns? I don't know yet. So I'm just I just needed to do this part to kind of get my brain thinking a little bit. And yes, it is quite rainy here, so I am still in my pajamas. My mother-in-law and Jeff both think that the rain is going to let up. I'm like, no, it's not. It's at 100% rain. So you know what? I'm believing that. I'm believing that when they say 100% rain. So I'm thinking maybe I was going to do this all different colors in the segments, but I'm feeling like maybe I just want to use these 2 colors. I'm feeling like that might be the way to go. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with that chartreuse and really concentrate on building it into what I want it to be. So I hope that you are doing the same. I hope that you are drawing your funky mandala and filling your shamrock with color, starting to think about how you want to fill your rings of your mandala. If you want to, do you know what I mean? I don't know what's in your noggin this morning. What's inspiring you this morning? Think about it. I saw this quote this morning and it just has been in my head. Okay, I'm doing my back, forth, and now I'm going to come back over with my lighter color. Just blend that out. And I like how this is looking really light and kind of popping, giving it some nice form. Good morning, Lynn. How are you today? I'm going to start coloring in all of these segments. I told myself I wasn't going to rush this one. I want to really take my time. Oh, one more reminder. I'm going to keep reminding you that remember our Facebook Lives classes are available for replay for 30 days on Facebook. But I've moved all of the pop-in paint parties over to, I think except like Tuesdays, but I'll get that over when I get home. And then today, I've moved them all over to my YouTube channel, which is Corbiere-Scott. That's the name. Anyway, I've moved them all over there. And so it's a bit of a jumble, but they are there. And so they're available for you to watch. So I will, from now on, I will transfer them like once a week maybe, or before the 30 days is up, I will transfer all of the pop-in paint party live videos classes over to my YouTube channel. So then we've got them forever. I will also be, as soon as I get home, I will transfer all of my paid classes to my YouTube channel, and then I will stop. I'm loving it so much. I will be, sorry, gotta grab my pencil sharpener. It's just at the bottom of a bag. I will be using I will be sending out a link. If you've paid for that class, I will send out a link so that only you can, and they will be in private YouTube groups. I don't know what the verbiage is over there just yet, but I'll learn it. So just know that we're rectifying the issue. And you know, we kind of heard rumblings of this happening before, and I just didn't do it. I didn't transfer. So it's been a hellacious couple of weeks, but it will be all done very soon. Oh, this is making me so happy. I hope you're just slowing down and filling the shamrock, all those segments of your shamrock with color. Hi, Diana. Good morning. We are creating a funky St. Patrick's Day mandala. My family is very Irish, and so we like to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. So we're at my mother-in-law's in Oceanside, and she is very British, and so, hey Carol, and it's Lent, and so we will be going out for fish and chips tomorrow, and she will be so happy. She loves fish and chips. I am not a big fish person, but I do eat it during Lent on Fridays. So I'm just going to work on blend, blend, blend. You know, there's just that magic that happens when colored pencils blend. And if you just take your time. Oh, look at how gorgeous that is. Look at the difference between that leaf and that leaf. So pretty. I love it so much. Oh, everybody take a drink. Got to get to that 64 ounces, you guys. So, so I was telling you that I found this really cool quote. Maybe if I stay there, I'll be in better light. I'm telling you. I had a panic in the car last night when I realized that I forgot my phone stand. And so I thought, oh, what am I going to do? And the biggest part was I knew that I could figure out a way to record, but I didn't know if I could figure out a way to read the comments. But I figured it out, and so here we are. Okay, here we go. Are you ready for it? Fall in love with your life. Wake up early. Buy your favorite coffee. Go for walks. Eat good food. Wear what makes you feel confident. Listen to your favorite music. Purposefully create those small moments that make you fall in love with your life. Oh, come on. Lynn, that's so funny. I just made my mother-in-law a scrambled egg with Parmesan and black pepper. That's my favorite. That's my favorite way to eat scrambled eggs. So are you thinking about your mandala, like how you're going to fill your rings. So remember, when I'm here, Jeff and I have to share this office. So he's at the dining room table right now. I'll be going to the dining room table next, after our class is done. What mediums are you all using with your, to fill in your shamrock and your mandala? Has anybody? I presume you're all coloring along with me, or painting, or whatever it is you've decided to, whatever medium you've decided to use. Has anyone happened to find the Crayolas besides Linda Schuldeis? The retired, the pack with the 8 retired colors. I was trying to explain how imperative it was that I get those to Jeff last night on the way. And I go, it's really important. He's like, okay. And I go, no, really, if it's important to me, it needs to be important to you. He was like, okay. I go, we got to find those crayons. Because you know, I don't have enough crayons. Whatever. You haven't found them, Keels? Dang it. Okay, so this is what we're doing, Tam, is we are creating a funky mandala to celebrate and capture our St. Patrick's Day. And so, here we go. So I have just drawn my rings for my my mandala. I haven't decided how I'm going to fill those rings yet. And I will, once this is all colored, I will fussy cut that, and it will go right in the very center of my mandala right here. And then this red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. I don't know yet. I don't know if I want to fill it with words, if I want to fill it, I don't know. I haven't figured that part out just yet. So I am concentrating on my shamrock now. But put that in your thinker, everybody. So Sarah, we are looking for, Crayola has brought back 8 retired crayon colors. And one is dandelion, which is one of my favorite colors. And dandelion and carnation are 2 of my big favorite Crayola colors. Anyway, but they haven't officially said they released, because I signed up for the notifications. Yes, I signed up for a Crayola notification of when the new when they're officially released. But our friend Linda found them at a Michael's in, I think she's still in Florida, Keely. I don't think they're back in Michigan yet. Anyway, But Keely, you saw them, they were on the they were on the shelves, but they were all gone. Like the display was there, correct? Is that correct? An 8-pack of retired colors. Yes. So and now I don't remember them right off the top of my head, but you know, I am all about the crayon. I've taught classes with it. I have another class that I'm coming up with to teach more crayon techniques. I have a couple of other class ideas that I'm working on, like working out my samples now. So once those are all done and my head feels like it's full of knowledge about those techniques, I will absolutely post them. So keep your eyes peeled. Oh, that would be great, Sarah. I was going to go to a Michael's here too and just see if I can find them. It is raining cats and dogs here. Tomorrow, I know we need to go out because my mother-in-law has a doctor's appointment, but today, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if she's up for it. I'm feeling like I want to add a third green, like one deeper shade of green. Remember, a rounded tip is your blending bliss, and so I am but the pointier it is, the easier you can get into small spaces. So that's a little bit of a that's a little bit of a dilemma. So now I'm going to go back in with my lighter green, my chartreuse, and blend that out. Just that circle-y blend. Circle, circle, circle. I can't believe the difference of when you put the lightest color on top of the darker color. The difference that makes in the blend. I listened to an interview yesterday. Well, we did. Yeah, so I read online, Lynn, that Michael seems to be the only place that has them now. But once they're officially released, it will be Target, Walmart, and Staples. And because Staples is the one who had the swirl crayons, remember, that we used for back to art school, and the swirl colored pencils. So I think Mike's is the only place right now, at least that I've heard of. I don't know. Has anybody else heard differently? Tam, you have a Mike's out by you, don't you? Out in Goodyear, Avondale area. Lynn, which one are you going to go to? Bell Road or 91st and Northern? Oh, or I think there's one on Peoria over by Metro Center still too, isn't there? Hello, Debbie Pack. How are you today? So we are creating a St. Patrick's Day artsy, funky mandala. So you're going to need the Kathleen Caughlin art printable, and we're going to use the segmented, sorry, I'm getting all really deep into this, segmented shamrock. And then we're going to create a really funky, artsy mandala with this shamrock in the very center. So, oh, Debbie, just a sec. I'll show you my the base of my mandala and kind of where my thought process is. Well, yay, I'm glad you're home, safe and sound, Deb. Oh, that's right, you are Goodyear, aren't you? You are Goodyear. Okay, okay. So here is, so I just drew some funky rings. So I just did 7 rings for the 7 colors in Roy G. Biv, right? And then I just wrote red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, just so it's kind of in my head. I just wrote it in pencil so I can erase it very easily. And I just drew funky, just really organic rings with my pencil. I'll probably go over those with my pen, but with my black pen, I just don't know exactly what I want to do with, good morning, Nancy Labberty. I don't know exactly what I want to fill my rings with yet. I know I want color, but I don't know if I want to do patterns in my mandala, if I want to do words. I don't know. I haven't figured that all out just yet, so I'm not going to commit to anything just yet. But I want to see, like, what do you come up with? How do you see it, you know? Everybody take a drink. I don't know. So Nancy, did you see what we're making today? We're making a St. Patrick's Day mandala to capture our St. Patrick's Day this year. So you're going to need the Kathleen Caughlin art printable, and here is the shamrock that we're going to put in the very center, and then we're going to color these in Roy G. Biv, the colors of the rainbow, but we're going to fill it with whatever kind of tickles our fancy, and so I haven't figured that out. Tam, can you put a link to the Kathleen Caughlin art printable? I put it in the caption under this video, but there is a link to it at the tippity top of this video where it says, and Corbiere-Scott Designs presents Pop and Paint Party. Right under there it says there's a link for Kathleen Caughlin. Anyway, so that's kind of where we're going. Yay, thanks, Deb. So be sure to open your newsletter tomorrow. There is a special surprise, a new segment that I started. You get to peek into my design team's art journals. And so first up is Joni. So I can't wait to see, for you to see how she interpreted everything we've done this year. And I just want you guys to see and appreciate her tremendous talent. I have said it since I met her. She is one of the most talented painters I have ever had the privilege of being around. Her, so I will just tell you, Joni was a member of the Decorative Painting Society for many, many, many years, and it shows. You'll see the fruits of all those hours of painting and her skill with shading. And I'm telling you, she is such an absolute treasure to me. You know, I only surround myself with the very best friends, the very best team. She's just, I just can't wait for you to see how she interpreted all of the, thanks Tam, all of the things that we have done in Pop-In Paint Party. Just, I can't wait for you to, I can't wait for you to think. I'm going to deepen this, I think. I'm really feeling like I need a deeper, one level deeper shade of green to really bring out the form of the shamrock, of the faceted shamrock. Like I really want that to kind of play up. Are you asking me if we're neighbors? I'm in Peoria. But Tammy is in Litchfield Park, so you two are kind of close. But you know, I will drive to the ends of the earth to find a good crayon or art supply of any kind. Good morning, Denise! How are you? Okay, so I have these two greens, so I need to find one shade deeper. What do I have here? I think this is this dark olive? Olive gray. I don't know if that's what I want. Grass green. This one's dark olive. These are the Kohinoor, the polycolor. I kind of love those. So let's see. I'm gonna do here, here, here. See if that's a natural progression. I think so. So let's use this dark olive, and good thing it's well sharpened so that, oh my gosh, Lynn, I'm telling you, it's so, well, Lynn, you know, Joni, you know what a talent she is. And if you aren't on my newsletter distribution list, there is a link at the top of this page to sign up, or if you go to my website, there is a sign up little box that pops up. I know, all these crazy artists are going to be looking for those Crayola crayons. It's so different to be in this. So when we come here, the front bedroom, that's where I am right now. That's our bedroom and our office. And so we just put in It's like an air conditioning heater unit that kind of goes up on the wall and then is hooked to the outside. This room is usually so cold in the day or at night. And so, it's an old house, and so, you know, we have to work around what it's capable of, you know? Anyway, it's so nice and toasty warm in here today. I don't know if Targets are going to have them just yet, because I haven't gotten the official notice yet. And it seems like the official notice is when they would go out. Somehow Michael's got them. I don't know how. But also, I was thinking, I wanted to make sure I mentioned, Lynn said they weren't with the other crayons. They were kind of on an end cap by themselves. Valerie, do you have Fraser Farms up by you? It's like a scavenger hunt for crayons, for art supplies. I'm hoping to hit Fraser Farms today to see what kind of apples I can find. Jeff was like, how many apples do you want to bring? And I said, I think just one, because I'm counting on Fraser Farms having something yummy. So I'll be taking pictures there. See what I find. So Fraser Farms is like a Sprouts, but way bigger, and kind of a natural grocery store. This is adding quite a bit. Denise, do you have Fraser Farms up by you? Stop! I'm loving it so much. Hi, Kay. How are you this morning? I was telling Jeff last night, this is so funny. So in book club, we read the book James, which is a version of the Tom Sawyer Huck Finn story from Jim's point of view. And I was telling Jeff, I go, it was such a good book. It was such a good book. Although there were parts that were heavy, I felt like a lot of it was pretty heavy. And I am kind of a sensitive soldier when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I really, really, really wanted to talk about it. And I was in the midst of transferring all those dang videos. And so and my phone wasn't near me. And so I completely lost track of time and missed the whole thing. And so I was telling Jeff, I go, you know what's so funny? I go, Tammy always records it. I go, and sometimes I'm a little uncomfortable about that because we talk about private things. But I go, can I tell you, I was so grateful that she recorded it when I missed it, so I could hear what everybody had to say and the points of discussion, and oh my gosh. deepen this. Back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. I just really want some nice shape. Okay, let's see. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, Deb, and I sent her a message this morning. So now I'm coming back in with that same first color, my chartreuse, and doing my Jiggy Jaggy blend over that darkest color so that everything looks as blendy and seamless as I can get it. I'm telling you, when you take your time, sometimes I get the best results. Didn't Van Gogh say that all good things take time? And it's true. Blend, blend, blend. It's so weird to be filming from the side because I can't see when you comment. So I kind of have to like lean my head to one side. But whatever, we're here, right? We're together this fine day. Here we go. Has anybody started to think about only members of the book club can view it? And that's why I post them. I know. Can I tell you, Tam, I was so grateful for it. I was so grateful for it because I didn't feel so far away. And I saw all the parts where I wanted to jump in. My mother-in-law is in Oceanside, Denise. So I'm in the same state as you. If you're, I presume you're here. Going back to Cali. You guys. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it so much. It's really making me happy. And you know what happens when you use many layers of colored pencils on copy paper. You get a little bit of a sheen, but it's making me so happy. Do that circly blend. That makes such a difference. So it's almost time for us to say goodbye. So I'm thinking, if it continues to rain, I'll have lots of time to get artsy. I will. See how long I can stay in the bedroom before Jeff kicks me out, because I'm sure he's got meetings. So I might have to be at the dining room table. Okay, I'm gonna fussy cut my Isn't that funny? Well, there's this weird lag that happens with Facebook Lives. There's this, and I didn't realize how bad it was until at my first retreat, we tried recording, and you know what? It was awful and quite disconcerting because I didn't realize the length of the lag. I'm not sitting in the same room with you. That's why sometimes if I ask a question and somebody just says yes, I don't know what you're saying yes to, because by the time you write yes, I'm on to another topic. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Snow. That's crazy. Yeah, Lindsay sent me a picture this morning and it was very snowy there. And I sent you a picture, you guys a picture of the walkway in front of my mother-in-law's house. Very rainy this morning. Very, very rainy. I'm anxious to fussy cut this because I kind of want to see like how much of my center ring is going to peek around. There, let's come back in this way. I don't want to cut all the way down there. I don't think, well, I don't know, because maybe I might want that to kind of peek. That might be kind of cool to have that peek through from the back, you know, the color. Yes. Well, I gotta go get some apples at some point today, Nance, so I will have to get out of here. We'll see. We'll see. And there's this Indian restaurant here that I think I've told you guys about before, where they have that, no, I don't remember the name, but it's Indian lemonade, and it's really kind of spicy. It has black pepper in it. Oh my gosh. I love black pepper. I love black pepper so much. Anyway, they have a really nice curry. So maybe I can talk them into going there for dinner today. Let's see. I can't remember what that's called. I know, Nance. You know I love me some apples. And my Wild Twist are still at Safeway right by my house, so I've been getting lots of them. As many as I can get. But I do like to, you know, I'm not about stuffing my suitcase full of apples. Okay. Let's see. So I didn't bring any kind of paints with me. Oh, shut up. That's going to be so cute. That turned out perfectly. But I'm feeling like I might want to do it. My Roy G. Biv, I might want to be doing it pink. Well, I think I might want my red to be pink. Or maybe I could do red and then pink on the edges. And then orange, then the pink go into the orange. Oh, kind of blendy. Like this is kind of blendy. But I'm feeling like I might want to do some words too. So that makes me think I probably need to do all of my ink work first. Right? I need to do all of my line work and my ink work first. And then my colored pencils, because the colored pencils are going to be funky over the I'll have too hard of a time to ink it before, after I've applied color. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. Well, it is time to say goodbye. Thank you for joining me this morning, everyone. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day. Thank you for following along with all my crazy artsy ideas. I just appreciate you all and adore you all so very, very much. Thank you. Remember, if you're watching this on the replay, be sure to leave us some comments. Let's keep the conversation going. So now you have your marching orders. You need to create your mandala and open your newsletter tomorrow because you really want to take a peek inside of Joni's art journal. I adore you all. Thanks so much. And thanks for hanging with me through this crazy way of filming this morning. I love you too, Denise. Exactly, Valerie. Exactly. Thanks, Sarah. Oh my gosh. I was so thinking I would find some unusual apples in Oregon, but no, I did not. We didn't even go apple shopping in Washington when I was with you, Sarah. We're going to have to go back. We're going to have to go back next time. I know, but I know I need to do my ink first, but I don't know exactly what I want to do yet. So I told myself I'll go eat my apple with some peanut butter and then I'll come back. Although Jeff will probably kick me out, so I'll probably have to just move everything to the dining room. I adore you all. Thanks so much. I know. I love me some apples, Sarah. Have a tremendous Thursday, everybody. And I'll see you in the newsletter tomorrow. Bye, everyone.